What is up guys, this is Shiro back with another video on the Redmi K20 Pro, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the latest project InfinityX, and this is an unofficial ROM, but I found it really interesting. I'll show you why. And this is the version 2.5, and of course it's based on Android 15. And the build date here shows as 30th March 2025, but in the build number it shows 21st March 2025 build. As you can see in the Android version section, this is how it looks like. We have the project InfinityX written on top, and as this is an unofficial ROM, it shows just 2.5 unofficial over here, and it shows the device name, of course, Redmi K20 Pro, and we have the security patch as February 5th 2025, not quite March or April yet. And the stock kernel is the Bullx kernel. And to see the Android version, you have to just keep tapping on this Android 15 logo, and as you can see, it is of course based on Android 15. In the system settings, this is how it looks like. We have the quick tap actions and stuff, then we have the quick torch, we have the quickly open camera, one-handed mode is also there, and yes, it is working fine. We have the click to take partial screenshot, we have the lift to check phone, we have the double tap to check phone and stuff. Press and hold power button action you can actually customize, but the gesture controls, the navigation bar kind of thing, is not there. It is there in the customization settings. We have a USB configuration, you can set it to file transfer. If you just scroll down, we have a system updater. In here it shows this InfinityX updater, looks cool, I would say. We also have the pop-up camera calibration kind of settings. In case it's stuck or something, you can totally use the calibration to actually fix the motorized front camera. And talking about the camera, let me show you. And it is a Leica kind of camera, and you can just swipe down for more options. You can even swipe up for more options like vlog, short film, slow motion, and the long exposure, movie effects, all these things. And if you go into the video settings, of course, for the rear camera, we have up to 4K and 60 FPS shooting option. As you can see, I can switch to 4K 60 here, and those are totally working fine with the rear camera. And with the front camera as well, taking photos and stuff, it's very fast. Let me just take a quick photo here. So here the picture quality and stuff, it's really good. The colors and all the details and stuff, it's really good. No issues whatsoever that you will face with the stock camera. The 0.6x, 1x, 2x, all these kind of options are working fine. And if you switch to the front camera, there is the motorized front camera, it is working. And even in the portrait mode, just do a quick selfie, and here as you can see the background bokeh and stuff, it's working fine. I would say no issues with it. And we have the night mode and stuff. Then there is the 48 megapixel mode as well. Let me just go into the documents mode. Yes, there is the enhanced option, the pro mode option. You can shoot also pro mode videos up to 4K and 60 FPS, and that's really amazing. So all these kind of features are there. In terms of security, this is how it looks like. We have the privacy dashboard, and we have the privacy controls in the device unlock settings. We have the lock after screen timeout and stuff, scramble pin layout, auto lock confirmation, all these things. I have added the fingerprints. And here we also have the private space. You can just set it up from here, I guess. Yes, this is Android 15 kind of feature. You can totally set it up if you'd like to. In the more settings, we have the allow camera software extension and stuff. We have the clipboard auto clear. We also have the extend unlock. We have the theft protection of Android 15 as well here. And we also have the restrict USB and stuff. The AppLock, of course, is there in the app settings. It's not here. Let me quickly set up the face unlock so that I can give you a demo. Just complete the setup of the face unlock. In the face unlock settings, these are the settings you will get. Right now, let me just double tap anywhere in the home screen and double tapping to wake. As you can see, it totally opens the front camera and just unlocks as soon as I double tap on the lock screen. As you can see, it unlocks very fast. But in general, most users don't use face unlock on K20 Pro because it has a pop-up camera. Takes a little bit more time, but the fingerprint scanner here works perfectly. Let me show you here up close. If I just tap on the fingerprint scanner area, this is the screen of FOD. Even when the screen is turned off, I just tap here on the fingerprint scanner area and it just unlocks. Now let's talk about the overall performance. Well, for that, here with the TestUF website, of course, you can see it's running at 60 Hz. And I also have the HDR and stuff turned on here. It is by default running at 60 Hz, so that is not a problem. So overall, like while doing normal tasks, you won't find any kind of huge issues at all. And while scrolling, you might notice a little bit of choppiness if you switch from a 120 Hz display. But yeah, otherwise, while scrolling Twitter, it's perfectly fast, no problems whatsoever with it. And overall, while switching apps and stuff, it's not a problem at all. And right now, if I just do the freeform kind of mode, okay, so the video is actually being played. You can just totally adjust the size of it. If you just click and tap and hold on these corners and totally adjust the size of it. As you can see, YouTube is being played. And right now I can just totally scroll the video or do whatever things I want to do here. And also in the background, I can scroll X or any other app I can just pin it over here. As you can see, video is being played, and I'm also like using Twitter or X at the same time. So this freeform kind of modes and stuff, it's really useful, I would say. You can totally use them if you'd like to. And by the way, there is a circle to search. If you just tap and hold on the pill bar, as you can see, circle to search appears. You can translate the text just like this, and you can do this circle to search kind of thing in case you want to do that. So yes, circle to search, it's working. And if you swipe from the corners, it doesn't do anything for some reason. But yeah, circle to search is there. So that's a really nice thing in this ROM. And in case you want to get in-depth performance idea of this particular build, here are the benchmarks that I have tested on this particular ROM on Redmi K20 Pro to get you an idea about the overall UI performance. In the settings panel, this is how it looks like. Now, one thing I have to mention here, I have had used this ROM with the dark theme, and once you just enable the dark theme, let me show you everything. If you enable the pure black, everything just becomes too much pitch black. As you can see, I have this pure black kind of theme enabled, and with this, let me actually show you. Yes, you cannot really differentiate between these kind of things. There is no sections. Maybe it's because of theme or something. If you love pure black, you are gonna love it. And here it shows the data usage and stuff. You can enable this thing, and this feature is available in the customization settings. And the quick setting panel, of course, looks like this. I have added these kind of toggles. You can edit and add even more toggles if you'd like to. By the way, these animations in the quick setting panel, I just love. As you can see, this is how it appears. And even the Bluetooth settings and stuff, this is how it works. And the quick share and stuff I have already, okay, so the auto brightness, it just enabled, but yeah, auto brightness is working, no issues. And the quick share and stuff, you can totally use it, it's working fine. There is the screen record option, there's the record one app, record entire screen. We have the show touches on screen, and the device audio and microphone audio, both you can record. There is a larger file size limit, and we have the HEVC recording and stuff. All these kind of features are there, no need to worry about them. Yes, the hotspot bug is there. Once you click on it, it turns on, but you cannot really go into the settings, it shows white. Just like this. Just type hardware or search hardware in the developer option settings. There you will see this tethering hardware's acceleration. Just click on it and it will show this tethering hardware acceleration, and you can just totally disable this one. Right now, if I turn on a hotspot, and yes, right now, as you can see, I can go into the settings of it. So yes, you can totally fix it in any ROM, I guess. So that's how it works. Hotspot totally is working, but you need to disable that particular thing from the developer settings. In the battery settings, this is how it looks like. Now, the battery settings doesn't look that much great. It does this kind of animation, and we have the battery usage, the sleep mode, idle manager, we have the battery LED control, charging control, but if you enable it, your fast charging speeds will drop drastically. So be careful about that. There are the battery stats. But here, weirdly, I didn't see any kind of battery information kind of thing where you see the battery charging cycle and stuff. Those are simply missing. In the Accu battery, let me show you. If you just scroll down, the screen on time here for some reason shows as about 5 hours and 42 minutes or less than 6 hours here it shows. And these are all estimated numbers, but still pretty much you will get about 6 to 6.5 hours of screen on time here. And we have the screen off as 10 days. That's a huge amount of standby, and the fast charging and stuff should be working fine here. No need to worry about it. And while charging, there are multiple charging icons which appears right beside the battery icon. I did a screen record, so I'll show you the examples here. Now talking about the launcher, we have this InfinityX launcher here, and we also get this split screen and freeform kind of features here. And in the miscellaneous settings, this is the kind of things that you get. Hidden and protected apps is there. There is a scroll, vibration, memory info and stuff, screenshot, lens, clear all. And once you enable this memory info, as you can see, it shows the RAM usage on the bottom, and it shows how much RAM is available, I guess. The app drawer settings, and this is where you can customize your app drawer settings like scroll bar, icons, labels in drawer. And we also have the normal icon pack customization, and even the home screen customization is there. Here you will get the double tap to sleep, wallpaper scrolling and zooming, short parallax and all those things. Google search bar, it's not present in the launcher. I have added it as a widget. To the left of the home screen, we have the Goals Discover page. Swiping up will get you to the app drawer, and very smooth experience, I would say. And swiping on the quick setting panel or just sliding on the home screen will get you to the quick setting panel. And again, swiping up will get you to the app drawer. Now, if I just double tap to sleep, here we have the always on display enabled, and this is how beautiful it looks. Just notice it looks like iOS clock, and yeah, in the always on display, it looks definitely superb. And this is a default wallpaper that is present out of the box. And here, just notice how beautiful this animation actually looks like of locking and unlocking. Now let me show you the fingerprint scanner speed here, and yep, it unlocks super fine. I have enabled this kind of animation, and there are a lot of clocks and stuff in case you want to use those. Let me just tap the fingerprint scanner. As you can see, It's a very smooth experience. Just disable the schedule of the battery saver. Now one thing I need to talk about is that in YouTube I have seen, like, while scrolling, as you can see, yes, it's fine, but the animation in this ROM, for me, it looks a little bit choppy while scrolling on YouTube. And we have this kind of dialer and stuff, and here you will also get this auto call recording option and stuff. So in case if you want to record all the calls, you can definitely do that with this kind of dialer. And also the messaging app and stuff like this are there. And these are the stock apps which are present in this ROM, and you will notice there are the via browser and stuff. If you check the play integrity status, of course, it passes the safety net test. So it means the banking apps will be working fine here, and even 4G VoLTE calling and stuff should be working fine if you insert a SIM card. And in the dev check app, if I show you the DRM info status, it shows L1 as the DRM info. So that's nice. And even in Google Photos, it shows that this Pixel can back up unlimited photos and videos. So this is a nice feature to have right out of the box here. And in case if you don't know how to flash this ROM, you can check out the flashing guide from the description box below. In the settings panel, it shows this cool your name and it says hi. And we have the theme section or the customization section right here. If you just tap here on the settings, and there is the search, and there is your profile, there is a network, connected device, and we have the display settings right here. This is how it looks like. You can switch between light and dark mode, and we have the brightness control, and we have the adaptive or auto brightness. Then the lock screen settings is there, and if you scroll down, we have the always on display scheduling option as well. There is the double tap to check phone, there is the lift to check phone as well, and I have enabled the ambient. Now let me actually show you. If I just disable the always on display, and here double tap to sleep, put the device on the desk and pick it up, as you can see, ambient display, it's totally working fine. And again, the fingerprint scanner works perfectly. Let me just go back, and we also have the display size and text. This is how you can customize it. And we also have the DPI kind of customization. Then the night light option is there. You can schedule it or change the intensity. The colors I have selected to adaptive, but with the other colors, I would say the boosted seems a little bit like less saturated to me here for some reason, no idea why. And there is the color contrast and stuff. Then if you just scroll down, we have the auto rotate screen. Display cutout option is there for some reason. And we have the screensaver, double tap to doze option is there. And we also have the double tap to sleep on the status bar and lock screen both. And there is, of course, double tap to sleep in the home screen as well. So this is really nice. In the home screen, this OnePlus kind of like clock, I would say, looks good. And it also shows the weather and stuff here. In the wallpapers and styles, this is how it looks like. But the weird thing is there is no Android 15 kind of lock screen clock styles. Of course, I have been using it with these kind of clock styles, and you have other styles like this as well, but they are static. They are not doing any kind of animation or something. So that's how it is. And if you just scroll down, we have the shortcuts, we have the icon, we have the fonts, we have the more lock screen kind of customization here again. And in the home screen settings, this is the wallpaper you can change. And of course, in the on device wallpaper, we have only one option, which I'm using. Let me just scroll down. We have the app grid and the icon and the font style as well. You can change, of course, there are the nothing dot font and stuff in case you want to use that. In the app settings, you will get the AppLock here, and the AppLock is actually working perfectly fine. I have set it up. There are cloned apps as well, so you can use dual apps of WhatsApp, Facebook, etc., like dual accounts actually. Now let me show you the AppLock. This is how it looks like once you open a locked app, and if you just tap the fingerprint scanner, as you can see, it unlocks and goes wherever you left it. In the sound settings, this is how it looks like, and you can control these speaker outputs and stuff from here. We have the volume steps, we have the smart pause, we have the vibration haptics, then we have the ringtone vibration pattern changing option, we have the app volume control, screen locking sound, screenshot sound, charging vibration and sound, tap and click sounds, and we also have the Dolby Atmos kind of settings where you get the graphic equalizer and stuff. You can totally customize it however you would like to. And we also have the speaker virtualization, dialogue enhancer, then we have the volume leveler as well. Once you connect a headset, this bass enhancer and stuff will be appearing, and also this headphone virtualization and the stereo widening, all these things are present. You can also choose the profiles from this Dolby Atmos. And the volume panel here, by the way, looks like this. You can expand it just like this, and increasing or decreasing the volume actually gives you a haptic feedback. You can put the phone into vibrate or silent from here. Now it's time. I'm going to show you the customizations of this ROM, and that is present inside this particular settings. At first, as you can see, you can scroll it right here, so to get actually even more customization. But first, let me show you this monet color, and there are the theme kind of customization. We have the home wallpaper and the color source basically. You can also choose it to this monochromatic style with more white and like grayish or black ish, you can say. If you love these kind of color combination, you can totally use it with this monochromatic style and stuff. And you can actually change or increase or decrease the luminance, the chroma factor, etc. if you would like to. There is the whole palette, there is the tint background and stuff. And here in the lock screen, let me show you the clock styles, and this is how it looks like. We have the clock Oxygen OS, iOS, and we have even more styles like this stylish kind of clock styles, and there are even more like the sidebar. There are this minimal 2, all these kind of clock styles. You can get an idea from here. There are MIUI style, there are this ID kind of style, and this custom 1, 2 also looks great, and it looks definitely different, I would say. So you can use whichever you would like to. I have been using with the iOS style, which of course looks like this. It also shows the battery percentage, shows the notification volume kind of, and we have the RAM usage status as well. And we also have the clock components of iOS, and we also have the lock screen clock fonts. You can totally change the fonts if you'd like to. There is a dynamic clock, there is the colored clock icon, weather settings, and we also have the depth wallpaper. You can set it up. We have the wake up on charge, secure quick setting tiles, carrier name, lock screen charging info, charging animation, and the charging background. The pulse UDFPS customization is there, and that's where you will get the UDFPS or fingerprint scanner icon picker, and you can just notice how many icons are there. There is a huge amount of option, I would say, for the fingerprint scanner icons. And also there are the UDFPS animations, and again plethora of animations are there. There is a McLaren and stuff. You can totally use whichever you'd like to. We also have the screen off FOD or screen off UDFPS. We have the pocket mode. In the wallpaper section, it just opens the wallpapers and styles, and in the theme packs we have and here we have the boot animations of this ROM. The default InfinityX boot animation looks just superb. We have the Google Pixel style, we have the Cyberpunk, CTOS, and even this EvenX or something. I'm not really sure if it's Evolution X. We have the font style, and these are the font styles which are there. I think 100 plus font styles are here. Even the icon pack styles, I'll just glimpse through it because there are a lot of customizations here. Signal icon styles as well. And the Wi-Fi icon styles, just notice the amount of options. And even the volume panel style, you can totally change it to Realme UI style, which looks like this. Pretty sleek, I would say. And you get the idea. We have the data icon styles, and we also have the nav bar styles as well if you're using 3-button navigation. Also the wallpaper blur kind of option is there. You can enable this one. Okay, so it will need a restart, so I'll just disable that. And here in the status bar, we have the status bar items. Just notice the amount of options which are there. Clock style, of course, you can customize. You have the background chip, and we have the battery styles. And there are plethora of styles. As you can see, I have been using it with the iOS 16 style. Just notice how beautiful this battery style actually looks like. It looks pretty great to me. And there are even more options. Just notice the amount of battery style options. Here in the battery percentage, you can enable the battery style. On the quick setting panel, you can customize too as well. And we have the miscellaneous battery icon settings, and this is what I have already showed you. Let me just go back here, and we have the network traffic indicator. We have the logo, the battery bar, 4G icons, Spoof 5G indicator. It's there. We have the Wi-Fi standard. We have the colored icons, notification count, mic and camera privacy, top padding and stuff. I have customized it. In the quick setting panel, we have the pull down, and we have the data usage panel, and we have the quick setting dual tone kind of feature. Transparency is there, but if I enable it, it just goes transparent. There is no blur or anything, maybe because I have that wallpaper blur disabled. But yeah, this option is there. We have the quick setting page transition, and we have the compact quick setting media player option. Then also we have this quickly progress and stuff like that. We have the quick setting tile haptic. Just scroll down, just notice the amount of options which are there. Let me go back. We have the always on display customization, and the edge lighting and stuff you can enable from right here. Then we have the button customization. Here we have the volume slider haptic and stuff. Then the power menu customization is there, and inside power menu we have the advanced restart and the other options. By the way, again, the power menu looks cool here, just notice. And if you just tap on advanced, you can directly reboot to the recovery or fast boot from here. Let me go back. We have the notification panel customization, heads up and priority heads up, compact heads up, notification sound when screen is on, edge lighting, island notification is also there, in-call vibrations are there, ignore DND and stuff is there. And if you just tap here, you will notice the InfinityX team. So huge thanks to the developers and maintainers of this ROM. And here in the navigation settings, we have the navigation mode right here. In the settings of it, we have the pill length customization. I have customized it to the fullest. Back gesture height and stuff is there, swipe to invoke assistant is there, haptic feedback, and the back gesture animation is there. There is the advanced gesture kind of feature, extended swipe action, and you can control it or customize it to these many options. 2-button, 3-button navigation is there, and we have the sidebar kind of customization. You can totally enable it. And okay, so apps should be appearing. Yes, as you can see right now, the apps are appearing. and you can just launch a particular app in the sidebar kind of feature. And yeah, as you can see, it's totally working fine, no issues with the sidebar. You can totally use it. We have the freeform launch mode, and this is the default LMO freeform launch mode, and that's what I have been using. Works great. In the miscellaneous settings, there is a spoofing and there is the normal enable spoof, and spoof selector option is there. Never seen that, but yes, this option is there. We have the spoof Google apps and the tensor features you can enable. We have the unlock high definition games. We have the custom game props JSON file. Not really sure what this does, but yeah, these kind of features it's there. We have the enable GM spoof, play integrity fix properties, update play integrity fix option is there. You need to actually click this once after you flash this ROM so that your banking apps will be working fine. There is the unlimited Google photo storage, and we have the hide developer status. We have the hide app list, ignore Windows secure flags, hide screen capture mode. We have the no restrict storage, use storage encryption, and we also have the vibrate on scroll flings, and we have the unlimited screen record. You can enable that. Also, the smart pixel option is there. You can enable it if you would like to. So yeah, a huge amount of customization is present in this ROM. So overall, I feel this InfinityX ROM on the Redmi K20 Pro, it's pretty usable. It has a lot of customization. It looks unique, but yes, it does miss a lot of like Android 15 kind of features that the lock screen clock styles and stuff I think are not there of Android 15. And even from the lock screen unlocking from the fingerprint scanner looks beautiful and it works great. It has the AppLock and stuff. Everything is almost working fine. It has the Leica camera and everything. Has the call recording option on the stop dialer. So yes, overall it's a really good ROM. You can definitely try it if you would like to. But yes, still my personal favorite for the Redmi K20 Pro, it still is EvolutionX ROM, no doubt about that, because of the overall stability and the UI implementation, I would say. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope it helped you, and if it actually did, and if you like this particular ROM, share it with your friends so that they get to know how these different Android 15 ROMs are working on the Redmi K20 Pro, guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. This is Tito from KTNTECH signing off for today, and you guys have a great day. Bye bye now.